Becerra up top, so there'll be a lot of bodies in the box.
Here's the corner kick, and it's stabbed low along the ground, right out to the 18, and that's not a good corner kick at all. Barnes actually had time to trap that, but he just hit it away from danger, and it rolls all the way back over to the half line, and Metro are the first ones to get it. There's only one forward there for Fort Lewis, and that's Becerra, and it's a long way away from him, but bad pass there by Metro as they go straight up to Blackwell. Blackwell, beautiful. He loses the ball once, but then he makes a beautiful slide tackle to get it to Madigan, and now to Becerra. Here's Fort Lewis showing some nice passing again. Madigan to Becerra. Metro aren't chasing quite as hard as they were earlier as Wood has the ball. He's going to fling one across the box, does he? Oh, nice. He dances around. He strokes it across the box. Metro there first, though, and they have to clear it out in a hurry. Beautiful trap by Hong in the centre circle. He's going forward again. He goes to Madigan. Hong's going to let one fly, and it's over the crossbar with his left hand, keeping it down. Here's the ball in the middle of the field, and there's Hong again heading it forward. Fort Lewis having lots of possession now. I get the sense that Metro are just slowing down a bit here. They haven't mounted as many challenges as they might have in this second half, as Fort Lewis are really playing with a little extra zip in this second half as they're trying to come forward again. Metro have the ball though. Bad pass. It comes to Hamilton with his left foot across the middle of the field. Can't find Hong though, and it does find Metro. Slide tackle by Kling. He misses, but luckily Hamilton, he's tripped, and he recovers, gets the ball, he takes the free kick. Oh, that was good work by Hamilton. Took an immediate free kick there, but unfortunately, right away, Fort Lewis lose it, and that's Hong back on the ball, heads it out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in.
Boy, some sloppy play here the last couple of minutes. It's really been sloppy. Neither team's really been able to possess the ball with any authority.
Yeah, here comes the Metro down that right channel, but as Lawrence said, they give it up now. The Metro players complaining to each other about where they should be running as Kling's on the ball. He's one of the calmest players out there, and he's going to find a pass, and look at Barnes right in the middle of the field all by himself, quickly closed down by Metro. There's going to be a pass on here. Oh, Barnes sends Becerra through, but the keeper was on that in a flash, and he was out at about the 25-yard line and cleared that down the field. Here's a Blackwell fighting for the ball. It's going to be out of bounds, and let's see. Yes, it is going to be a throw-in to Fort Lewis College. Good work by Blackwell to pressure that Metro player.
Yeah, that Metro keeper played that ball well. He was probably at about 22 yards out when he anticipated that. Otherwise, Barnes would have been in the clear.
Yeah, he was that Barnes who passed to Becerra?
Oh, Barnes to Becerra, yeah.
Yeah, but Barnes just hit that a little heavy, didn't he?
Just a little heavy.
And we talk about the weight of a pass in soccer, and that's what we're talking about. Had he hit that just fractionally softer, I think Becerra could have got onto it. But anyway, here's Metro trying to run into the box. There's lots of Fort Lewis players back. Long way out. Here's a long shot coming in from about 30 yards out. Was never going to trouble Kyle Tash. In fact, it curled away from the frame in the end, and Kyle Tash saved that easily, flung it out to Wood, and Wood sends Becerra downfield. Fort Lewis looking more dangerous here in this second half as Metro seem to be slowing down. It's Wood with the ball. He's going to he tried to nutmeg his opponent, couldn't. Oh, sorry, that was Proctor, and both blonde-haired players, and Proctor just couldn't do it. If he had nutmegged that player, he would have run into the box, but couldn't do it, but it went out of bounds, and Proctor has the throw in. He throws back to Wood, the senior. Wood with his left foot's going to dump it into the box. Oh, that's Barnes. Can he turn on the ball? No, unselfishly he gives it back to Hamilton. Hamilton slides it to Madigan. He's going to hit it hard. Saved by the keeper. What a great hit by Madigan to the near post.
Yeah, that was a nice save there by the keeper too. Then he kept that ball low and hard, and it was up by one goal right now. That's not an entirely, we still need to get another goal here.
That's not a safe lead. Here's Hong. Let's see if Hong does something with this. Oh, it's not a good corner kick because it's too low and it hits the first defender. And here comes Metro. Hamilton's going to have to chase hard. No, that was Madigan as slide tackle by Cunningham. He's on the ground. Here's Metro coming forward. There's only two players back now, and yes, that's Fort Lewis player's going to get the free kick. Oh, what awesome play by that Keane Hamilton. He's a tiger. We talk about him talking to the ref, but he's a tiger. When that ball came into the box, it was one-on-one there, and the captain, Keane Hamilton, saved the day for Fort Lewis. Here's the long clearance kick by the Fort Lewis keeper, and there's the man on the ball again. Hamilton trying to head towards Barnes, can't do it. Metro come away with the ball, but they're not passing. They're kicking it high in the air. They don't know where the ball is. It's headed to Wood. He's going to run down that right channel, but he's guarded by that tall defender. He shoots it into the box. Oh, what a great shot, but it's saved by the keeper. That would have been a brilliant goal from about 30 yards out. out in a very narrow angle, but he hit it well, Wood. But that was a save by the Metro keeper. Here comes Metro forward again, and Hong does a slide tackle. He doesn't like the decision because it's going to be a free kick to Metro off that slide tackle, but he runs away, and that's well advised. No yellow card there, as he was sort of unhappy with that call. Right on the... This is what the women went through earlier. There's the ball landing on the 18, headed away by Hong, and Metro trying to come forward, but there's a ball pass to absolutely nobody. But Madigan, there's nobody to pass to, so he just boots it long, and in 20 minutes or so, and they did earlier today, and now it's Fort Lewis trying to hold on to a 2-1 lead here at Dirksfield. We've seen some exciting action here as down goes the Metro player off a trip by Kling. And I'm sorry, that was Cunningham as he tried to get possession, Cunningham, and the player couldn't jump over his leg, and the referee said, yes, that's a trip, and the Metro are going to have a free kick here. They are about maybe 30 yards out from goal.
Yeah, it looks like 30 yards.
Maybe 28 or so.
Looks like we've got 2 people in the line there. Now we're going to put 4 people, so everybody for the forward is back. Now we've got 4 in the line. Looks like we got man-to-man.
I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a shot. It's going to be a pass because all the players are lined up around the 16-yard line. And yes, it's dumped in towards that header, headed by Madigan, and it's headed nicely right to... That's Becerra, who makes a lovely little pass out to Barnes, showing for the ball. Now Barnes off down that left-hand channel. He's going to pull it back and wait for more help. And he goes to Madigan, who makes a bad trap to himself, but he gets it back and he goes to Barnes. There's some space here for Barnes as he's running towards the box. He flicks it towards Madigan. Madigan's going to cross the ball hard, and he does so. It's running through the box. This is danger for Metro, but luckily they flick it on to that other Metro player. Hong's there first. He gets a bit of a nudge in the back, but nothing there. Neither player goes down, so it runs out of bounds right in front of the substitutes bench, and it'll be a throw-in to Fort Lewis.
Yeah, that was a nice little cross there by Madigan, and that Metro player made a good play to deflect that on, or could have had a scoring opportunity.
Here come Fort Lewis again. Madigan's on the ball off a pass by Blackwell. He's going to, it's Hamilton running across there, and Madigan's going to try to come up for the right foot shot. Oh, he worked that well. He missed
up top for Becerra.
Now that is, I'd have to say, a very strange move, but we'll have to see what the coach is thinking as Blackwell goes to Hamilton, Hamilton back to Blackwell, and Blackwell through the middle of the field to Hong. Oh, Hong with a beautiful first-time pass to Madigan. Here he takes off, and he tries to send the ball forward, and all he does is he hits it right into Barnt, and before Barnt had a chance to get out of the way, it ricochets out of bounds. Fort Lewis 2, and Metro 1. This is a big watershed game in this season for certainly for Fort Lewis, not so much for Metro, because Fort Lewis pretty much have to win this game to stay in the race for the national championships if they want to make the playoffs. As here comes Metro forward. This is dangerous. It's bouncing in front of Proctor. The ball's bouncing around. It might have fallen to Metro, but it didn't. But Metro is still on it. Can they shoot from 25 yards out? They do. Oh, Carl Tash bobbles it to himself, but he placed his body well, because as he bobbled it, his body was in the way. That's what you're supposed to do, and he managed to save it. Whoa, that was close.
That was a nicely struck ball there by the Metro player, and he was about 25 yards out, very similar to their first goal.
Yes, it was, headed on by Hamilton to his fellow midfielder, that's Hong, and Hong's away, and he slips it over there towards Cephas, who's in the forward line. Down he goes in the box, but no foul there as Metro come away with the ball. It's down that left channel. It goes past everybody, and I think that going with his starting lineup other than 2 or 3 changes, and that's indicative of how tough this game is as Hong fouls the Metro player who's trying to get possession of the ball around the middle of the field, and down goes that Metro player. It'll be a free kick to Metro 5 yards back of the half line, and they pass into the middle of the field. There's a good pass, but there's a bad pass by Metro, and Barnt quickly intercepts it, and he passes to Madigan. Madigan's going to slide him one down to Cephas, who's just outside the box. He gets a nudge in the back. He goes back to Madigan. Cephas needs to show for the ball to pull a defender out, and he does now, and Cephas is going to cross this ball. Oh, that's not a bad one. It's over the head of the keeper, goes to Barnt. Barnt shoots it back to Wood. He dances around a player. He can't get back on it. There's a handball. Wood shoots with his left foot. It was accidental handball. The referee waves it off. It's ricocheted all the way out to Barnt. It's way out wide on that western side of the field. I think that Barnt got an arm there. but no call. Here comes Metro on the counter-attack. This could be something if they can string together a couple of passes, and they do. Here comes Metro. They're about 30, 40 yards out now, 25. Let's see if this player shoots or passes. He passes, but a bad pass. Wood coming back to help out, and that's excellent play by Wood and by Hamilton. They get that ball away from Metro, and unfortunately Proctor's pass goes to nobody, and that lets Metro back in the middle of the field. Here come Metro again. They've got the ball. Their last couple of minutes have been okay as they're trying to tie this game up, and just as I say that, the number 19,
he's busy up top, and that's a interesting combination there to have him up there. He's dangerous.
Yeah, it certainly is. He hasn't been a big goal scorer during his time at Fort Lewis. I think he's a senior now, Sarah, but he does run around a lot, Cephas, and that's terrific. As there's a pass by Madigan. Cephas gets jumped into the back. He might have got a free kick there at the top of the box, but didn't. The ball brought away by Metro. Here's Hong, and nobody's worked harder than him today as he gets a beautiful header back to Blackwell. Oh, Hong, man, I think he could run all day. He never seems to run out of gas, this midfielder. Passes it back to Cunningham. There's Wood trying to do a clever little cheeky flick to himself, and he recovers, and he beats the player, and he sends Bart away into the box, but quickly that Metro defender. It's Madigan, I think, on the ball. And what a beautiful corner kick, and the keeper comes out a long way on the 14-yard line and punches it, and that comes all the way over the other side of the field. Good play by the keeper there. He wasn't going to let it right now. As Cephas, he's going to cross the ball. He's just outside the box. He's a fraction slow, though, and as he goes to cross, he's blocked. The ball over the goal line, though, and that'll be a corner kick to Fort Lewis.
Yeah, but once again, that's Byron's
camper for the National Championship game, and Fort Lewis 0-0 at halftime. They took Kira Menendez off and they put Cephas on, and that was one of the things that changed the game.
That was one of the things that changed the game, and unfortunately for the first half, Byron Cephas was having a hard time getting any service.
And here's a very near shot by Kling as he just misses that corner kick. It would have been a glancing header shot, but just missed the ball, did Kling, and it's with Wood down that. He's putting on a clinic there for all his friends in the stands and the bleachers as back he goes to Proctor, the young player, who's going to make a nice little pass to Hamilton. He has to be quick. He sends Cephas. Oh man, Cephas is all over the place. Now he's on the right hand side. It's Hong in the box, and he's tripped in the box, and Hong has to be careful here because he's flinging his arms at the referee. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be a goal kick, and now Hong talks to the referee some more. I think he was tripped in the box.
I think he was tripped in the box too, but obviously the referee's got a better angle on it than we do.
Well, it was a long way away from us, but he was running out towards the corner flag, and I bet if he was running directly at the goal, that might have been a different call. Here's Bunt looking off the defender, and now he turns, and Fort Lewis is everywhere now, and he stabs it right across the box. It's yes, and Cephas this time is going to be called for a high kick.
For a dangerous play.
As right on the penalty spot, he jumps over his opponent and brings his leg up over the opponent's shoulder, and the referee calls that as a high kick. But it doesn't matter, it plays on. Hamilton, the captain, he's got the ball right in the middle of the field. Fort Lewis are playing brilliant soccer right now. They're looking fabulous in this second half. They've come back from a goal down in the first half, have Fort Lewis 1-1 at half time, and Fort Lewis scoring in the second half first, and from then on Fort Lewis look like they're playing with their old confidence. This is going to be a big game changer in this season as Cephas gets a push in the back, no call, as right in the middle of the field Metro come away with it. They're passing down that left hand channel. Let's see if there's anything here for Metro as Wood goes back to defend. He's just staying off that player, just defending, waiting for that player, as there's the pass on. There's another play into the box. That was a beautiful pass by Metro, but Wood was too clever for them. No, that was Proctor. That was beautiful play by Proctor.
Yeah, Zach Proctor, he's playing quite well back there as a right back. Yeah, he plays a little.
And here it is. It's a good one too, landing around the penalty spot, headed on by somebody, but it's going to come all the way over to this eastern side of the field and be out of bounds, and Fort Lewis are not challenging for that throw-in, so they knew it was off the head of a Fort Lewis player. There's the throw-in, 30 yards out, long pop into the box, but it's going to be headed away by Proctor. Man, he's getting a lesson in college soccer today, and it's a good lesson too, as he's learning a lot, is the young Proctor, as it's now out with Wood. He sends Cephas away. He's outside the box. He's going to try to cross it. The defender slips over. Barnes has it. He touches it back to Madigan, who whacks at it, and he's got a big left foot, but he misses.